In our topic, the triangle and its properties, we have seen about the Pythagoras property, which is only applicable to right angle triangle, and the property states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the two legs. And now we are going to solve some examples which are based on the Pythagoras property. Here, in this first example, it is given that PQR is a triangle right angled at P. If PQ is equal to 10 centimeter, PR is equal to 24 centimeter, find QR. Here PQR is a right angle triangle and right angle is at P. So its opposite side QR is the hypotenuse. And here PQ and PR are the two legs or two sides. And therefore, by Pythagoras property we can write QR square is equal to PQ square plus PR square. Here PQ is 10, so 10 square, and PR is 24, so 24 square. 10 square is 100, 24 square is 576. And the sum of 100 and 576 is a 676, and that is equal to QR square. But we are asked to find the length of QR, not QR square. So we have to take square root on both these sides. So square root of QR square is QR, and square root of 676 is a 26. To find the square root of 676, we have to factorize. Means we have to divide. Means for the factorization, we have to divide the given number by the prime factors like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, etc. Here 676 is divisible by 2, so I have divided it by 2, and the division is 338. Again 338 is divisible by 2, and the division is 169. But we know that 169 is only divisible by 13. So again the division or the quotient will be 13, and 13 is only divisible by 13 because 13 is a prime number. In this way, here we get the factors of 676 as a 2 into 2 into 13 into 13. Here 2 into 2 means 4, and square root of 4 is 2. Here 13 into 13 means 169, and square root of 169 is 13. So 13 to the 26 centimeter, means which is the length of the QR. Again, in the second example, a 15-meter long ladder reached a window 12-meter high from the ground. On placing it against a wall at a distance a, small a, find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. We know that if we keep the ladder, then it makes some angle with the wall as well as the ground. But ground and wall makes a right angle because the wall is perpendicularly standing up on the wall, and therefore we get the right angle triangle here. Means right angle is between wall and the ground. We are asked to find the distance of the base of the ladder and the base of the wall. So here the length of the ladder is given 15 meter and the height of the wall is given 12 meter, and we have to find the distance between the base of the wall as well as base of the ladder. Now wall makes angle of 90 degree with the ground, and due to a ladder right angle triangle is formed. Here it is seen in the figure that right angle triangle is formed, and therefore by Pythagoras property, here we can apply the Pythagoras property, and the hypotenuse is 15. So 15 square is equal to, side 1 is a and side 2 is 12. So a square plus 12 square. 15 square is 225 is equal to a square plus 12 square is 144. If we take 144 to the left, then it will be subtracted. So 225 minus 144 is equal to a square, and therefore a square is equal to 81. Again we have to find the square root on both sides. Square root of a square is a and square root of 81 is 9, and therefore a is equal to 9 meter, and therefore distance of the foot of a ladder from wall is 9 meter. So in these two examples we have applied the Pythagoras property. Now here the second question or the third question is that which of the following can the side of a right triangle? Means we know that if the measurement or the length of the three sides of any triangle is given, but every triangle is not a right angle, we have to find whether it is right angle or not. So here first example, it is given that the sides, three sides are given here, 2.5 centimeter, 6.5 centimeter and 6 centimeter. To solve such a type of examples, we must understood that the highest or the largest length of the right angle triangle is the hypotenuse. Means the largest side of a right angle triangle is the hypotenuse. So here we have to find which is the largest side, and it is seen that 6.5 centimeter is the largest side. So here largest side is equal to 6.5 centimeter, and 6.5 centimeter, 6.5 square is equal to 6.5 into 6.5 is equal to 42.25. Here we have taken the square of the longest side, because we know that hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square, means sum of the square of the remaining two sides. Here first of all we have seen the square of the hypotenuse, and its value is 42.25. Now sum of the square of the other two sides, means leg 1 square plus leg 2 square. Here leg 1 is 2.5 centimeter, its square, plus another leg which is 6 centimeters, so 6 square. So 2.5 square, it will be 6.25, plus square of 6 is 36, and the sum of these two is 42.25. Means sum of 6.25 plus 36, we will get 42.25. It is seen that the RHS of both these two is 42.25, again 42.25. Means RHS are equal, and therefore LHS must be equal. So we can write here that 6.5 square is equal to 2.5 square plus 6 square. Means hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of the remaining two sides. Here we understood that the Pythagoras property is satisfied, and if Pythagoras property is satisfied, then the given triangle must be a right angle triangle. So triangle having sides 2.5 centimeter, 6.5 centimeter and 6 centimeter is a right angle triangle. Now we will see the second case here. In the second example, it is given that the sides of the triangle are 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Here I have shown the diagram or the figure of the right angle triangle, in which it is not a right angle. We have to prove whether it is right angle triangle or not. So I have drawn the triangle in which the two sides each are of 2 centimeter and the largest side is 5 centimeter. Here longest side is a 5 centimeter, and therefore 5 square is equal to 5 into 5, that is equal to 25, and the sum of the squares of the other two sides or remaining two sides, that is equal to 2 square plus 2 square. It will be 4 plus 4, because 2 square is 4. So 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Here if we observe the RHS of the two, then it is seen that the RHS of first is, that is 5 square is 25, and RHS of another, that is 2 square plus 2 square is equal to 8. Here 25 is not equal to 8, and that is 5 square is not equal to 2 plus 2 square plus 2 square, and therefore here Pythagoras property is not satisfied. And since the Pythagoras property is not satisfied, the triangle having sides 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter is not a right angle triangle. So in this way we can find whether the given triangle is right angle triangle or not by applying the Pythagoras property. Now here we have to see the fourth example here. So in this example it is given that a tree broken at a height of 5 centimeter from the ground, and its top touches the ground at the distance of 12 centimeter from the base of the tree. Find the original height of the tree. So here in the figure it is shown that the tree is broken. Tree is broken from the at the height of 5 centimeter from the ground, means the distance between ground and this side. Here it is 5 meter, and at the 5 meter the tree is broken, and its broken part touches the ground at 12 meter from the base of the tree, means away. It is 12 meter away from the base of the tree, and due to this broken tree we get a right angle triangle. Here again we have to apply the Pythagoras property. Here we know that the broken part means the hypotenuse of the tree. This is the hypotenuse of the triangle, and therefore we can, applying the Pythagoras property, we will get length of broken part square of length of broken part is equal to remaining two sides are 5, means 5 square plus 12 square. So 5 square is 25 and 12 square is 144, and the sum will be 169 meter. So length of broken part bracket square is equal to 169 meter. But we are asked to find the length of, or we have to find only the length of the broken part. So taking square root on both sides, we will get length of the broken part is equal to square root of 169 is 13 meter. And therefore, now we have to find the original height. The original height can be means 5 meter plus length of the broken part. So here original height is equal to 5 meter plus length of the broken part is 13 meter, and 13 plus 5 it will be 18 meter. So length of the or the original height of the tree is 18 meter. In this way we have applied here Pythagoras property. And now in the fifth example it is given that find the perimeter of the rectangle whose length is 40 centimeter and the diagonal is 41 centimeter. So to solve this example, we must know the properties of the rectangle. Properties of the rectangle. The first property is that the opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. Means if length of the rectangle is 40 centimeter, then its opposite length is also 40 centimeter. Now breadth, both the breadths are also equal. Now the diagonals of the rectangle are also equal, but we have to consider here only one diagonal. And very important part is that each and every angle of the rectangle is 90 degree. So here if we draw the diagonal of 41 centimeter of the rectangle, then we will get a right angle triangle. Here if this is a right angle, then its opposite side is 41 centimeter, which is a hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is 41 centimeter. Here leg 1 is breadth and leg 2 is length, which is 40 centimeter. So we can apply here also the Pythagoras property. Now we will solve this example step by step. So length of the rectangle is 40 centimeter. Breadth we don't know, so we have considered here the breadth be x centimeter. Each angle of the rectangle is 90 degree, just now I have told you. And due to the diagonal, one diagonal of the rectangle, we get a right angle triangle. And if right angle triangle is there, then we can definitely apply the Pythagoras property. So here by Pythagoras property, hypotenuse square is equal to length square plus breadth square. So hypotenuse is 41. So 41 square is equal to breadth is x. So x square plus length square means 40 square. Now square of 41 is 1681. So that is equal to x square plus square of 40 is 1600. If we take 1600 to the left side, then it will become minus. So 1681 minus 1600, that is equal to x square, and therefore x square is equal to, the subtraction will be 81. But we have to find the length of only x, not x square. So we have to take the square root on both sides. Taking square root, we get square root of x square is x and square root of 81, that is 9, and therefore x is equal to 9 centimeter, which is the breadth of the rectangle. Means length is 40 centimeter and breadth is 9 centimeter. Here the question is asked that find the perimeter of the rectangle. We know that perimeter of the rectangle is equal to twice of length plus breadth. So perimeter is equal to 2 into length is 40 plus breadth is 9, means 2 into 49, and 2 into 49 it will be 98 centimeter, which is the perimeter of the rectangle.